Good evening, Britain, and welcome to the BBC News at 8. Today we're discussing the issue of dowries in India.
The entire world is in shock. Today we have exclusive interviews straight from the source.
This controversy has been brought into light when a woman from Hyderabad committed suicide after not being able to fulfill her wedding dowries. This case got massive attention and has now started an uproar against this tradition.
The dowry system is an old tradition in India which requires the bride to buy the necessary things in a house, which financially can be very demanding from the bride's family. Dowry payments have been illegal since 1961, yet the Indian government has not been able to curb the tradition.
Death connected to the dowry system has increased since 2005. We are now going to show you some unseen and exclusive interviews with Sami Kawi, who has experienced the consequences of dowries.
Hello, Sami.
Hello.
You're born here in India and have experienced this system on first hand. Have the thought of rebelling ever crossed your mind?
As an Indian woman growing up in a system where men have so much power, it can be a little frightening trying to rebel or go against the system. But last year, my very close friend, Nika Pankuki, experienced a very traumatizing event. So traumatizing that she actually ended up killing herself. Yes. Now, her in-laws asked her to give money to them or they would take away her baby. Or she did not have the money or the means to do it. So she ended up taking her own life. And that is terrible. Nobody should go through such thing. And we have the means as a society to change this. And I think we need to take a stand for all the suppressed women.
I'm so sorry, that's horrible.
It was terrible.
I have to say you're a very brave young woman, Sami.
Thank you.
Can I ask you, how does this system affect your everyday life?
Well, marriage is not so much a question as a necessity in my culture, but I would like to be able to reject the tradition of giving money to my in-laws. I think it is a terrible tradition that puts so many women under pressure.
Can I ask you, how does the ideal India look for you in the future?
I want women to be able to choose who they want to marry without becoming an economic liability or an object.
Thank you, Sami.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're a very brave young woman. Hello, Gil. As I understand, you're a public supporter of the tradition of dowries.
Yes, I believe this system honors the tradition of Indian culture. Dowries have traditionally been used in Indian marriages because the bride's family is expected to make up for the financial support the bridegroom will have to pay throughout his wife's life. I think that we should value that.
But do you understand why some people think that this tradition is old-fashioned? And can you put yourself in women's shoes and see it from their position?
No, because I believe this system is what keeps the functional structure of women's desires. If we begin to make exceptions, then the whole system will fail.
Okay, thank you, Cahill. And now back to you, Anton and Sophie.
Thank you, Line.
Remember, you can keep following the situation live on our Twitter account.